Lana, thank you so much for being here with us and sharing your thoughts. So what does this mean? What exactly are you asking for?
Well, I think we've seen in the past days and weeks an incredible willingness by Canadians to be unified in this struggle that we're currently facing, and I think it's incredibly important that in the face of the continuous threat of these tariffs from President Trump and the United States, that we are pulling together as Canadians and supporting Canada. And one of the ways we can do that, obviously, is to buy Canadian and make Canadian. And it's important, I think, that the big grocers, as some of the smaller grocers have done, make it as easy as possible for Canadians to know what's made here.
What does making these products more identifiable mean? What do you think that they should be doing?
Obviously, it's labeling, it's putting maple leaves wherever they can, it is displays. There's all kinds of things that can be done without massive disruption to the shopping for Canadians, but making it quite easy for them to identify. And so we're calling on supermarkets to do that everywhere.
So when you're shopping, you see different labels, you see different logos, example, product of Canada, made in Canada, 100% Canadian, prepared in Canada. What should we be looking for, and what's the difference, for example, between product of Canada and made in Canada?
Well, obviously there is some difference, but when there's been Canadian content in the items that we're buying, I think that's really important for Canadians to know. We do have American companies that make things in Canada, that's for sure, but it's still Canadian made. So as much as we can do to make sure that Canadians know what they can do to support Canada in the fight that we have ahead. And I would say it needs to go even a step further. And that is what we've been calling for many years right now is our industrial plans. And that means moving towards a made in Canada approach. And we make a lot of things in Canada, but we can make more.
How important is this shift and to boost our local economy?
I mean, I think it's incredibly important on two levels. One, it's about obviously boosting Canadian companies and Canadian workers. But two, it's to get us in this thought process that we can do more here ourselves in Canada to support the Canadian economy, and we can have better and stronger government policies that support made in Canada. We have billions and billions of dollars that are spent every year by all levels of governments in procurement in this country. It's time to put that money to work, putting Canadians to work.
Lana, you've put this call to action to grocery stores. What has been the response like?
I think it's going to be great. I think they're going to do it. I think they need to do it. And, you know, it's one small thing for them to do to support our country in this time of need. And Canadians want to do it. So let's help them do it.
Great. Thank you so much for this, Lana Payne, Unifor's national president. We appreciate your time.